Hi, I'm Dr. Sas Molavi. I've been practicing weight loss medicine for over 20 years. I have treated thousands of people for weight loss. I myself was overweight and I lost 40 pounds and kept it off now for 8 years. Obesity is on the rise. America is the fattest country in the world, with Mexico being a close second. Kids are getting fatter and bigger. We are in big trouble. I have dedicated my medical training to deal with this overweight epidemic that we have in this country. And I can tell you that in my practice and the people who use our program, the vast majority are very successful. Smart for Life has a lot of science behind it. Because of our science, we've been able to develop products that we can make the following claims about. These claims will help boost your metabolism, reduce oxidation in your body, which is directly related to aging, improve your cardiovascular health, make you feel fuller longer, make you less hungry, as well as give you a better inflammatory response, as we know that inflammation is the root of many diseases that are related to overweight and obesity. Overweight and obesity is an inflammatory disease in one sense. When you eat too much, when your sugar rises too much, when too many toxins enter your body because you're eating too much food, as well as food that was not well made, these increase inflammation, increase heart disease, increase arthritis. Fat people don't only have more arthritis in their knees, they also have more arthritis on the wrists. These claims that we have made are directly related to leptin research that shows that leptin is key to weight maintenance. When you are overweight, you have a certain amount of leptin in your body. When you start losing weight, the leptin levels begin to drop. That sets a panic in your body, and your body says, I'm starving, I need to eat more, even though you're already overweight. Because your body only knows how to deal with starvation. Your body doesn't have any defense mechanisms for being overweight. Because cavemen and primitive men didn't have the trouble of eating too much. They used to starve to death. Leptin is that alarm. And unfortunately, when you're overweight and you lose weight, that alarm is false. We know that leptin resistance is key to successful weight loss. And with our new cookies that have Leptico and Hero Fiber in them, and the claims that we have made, we know that you will have better results. We know that the gold standard in medical research is a double-blind study. And the research that you will see in the references later on in the presentation that you can go to on our website at smartforlife.com/references is the gold standard of double-blind studies. In these studies, we're able to show that leptin resistance decreased by 46%. C-reactive protein, which is even more important than cholesterol, C-reactive protein is a way to measure the amount of inflammation in your system, was decreased by 15% on a low dose and by 29% on a high dose. If you eat 3 cookies a day, that will give you 300 milligrams of Leptico. And if you eat 6 cookies a day, that's the high dose, that will give you 600 milligrams of Leptico. You can reduce your C-reactive protein by 29%. Body fat was down by 47%. Body weight was down by 29%. Total cholesterol was down by 27%. LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, the cholesterol that leads to heart disease, was down by 19%. HDL cholesterol, that's the good cholesterol, that's the cholesterol that you want to go up, was up 19%. Triglycerides were down 7%, and fasting blood sugar was down 7%. You all know that weight loss leads to benefits to your health. But you can go above and beyond just weight loss by eating correctly, by eating food that is mostly organic, made with triple filtered water without any toxins. That's what we try to deliver at Smart for Life, and we've been successful at it. The other big significant factor that we have is Hero Fiber 40 Fiber, which is a super fiber that has multiple times its effect gram per gram than a regular fiber. So 1 gram of 40 fiber or Hero Fiber is equal a lot more than regular fiber. In my opinion, it's about 8 to 9 times of a regular fiber. So 1 gram of Hero Fiber is actually equal to 9 grams of regular fibers. That doesn't mean that I want you to eat just 3 grams of Hero Fiber and say I'm done for the day. You should still get 25 to 30 to 35 grams of fiber a day. But if you already have a fiber deficit, Hero Fiber goes a long way to help you with that. Hero Fiber has been shown to significantly improve cholesterol, as well as to decrease the glycemic index of certain foods, meaning that when you add Hero Fiber to foods that have a high glycemic index, the glycemic index decreases because it slows down the absorption of food from the stomach and decreases absorption time, which reduces the glycemic index. But glycemic index is not the only thing. There's also something called glycemic load, which is how much you eat. And because our cookies and our snacks and all our foods are of a certain size, the glycemic index is low, but also the glycemic load, which in my opinion is actually more important than glycemic index, is low too. So you get both things corrected at once. If you have a food that's a low glycemic index, but you eat a lot of it, you haven't done anything. I would also like to mention that the key to our program is that you have a lean protein at night with a lot of vegetables. Vegetables are important to your health because they provide you a lot of nutrients, as well as vegetables help your body defend itself against many diseases, because vegetables have mycotoxins in them. These are natural toxins. I'm not talking about pesticides and herbicides that we add to vegetables that we are totally against. That's why we use organic food. That's why we believe you should eat organic vegetables. But these mycotoxins are in there in order to prevent insects from eating them. These mycotoxins, when they enter your body, trigger a defense mechanism in your body that actually makes you live longer, because you open up genetic material that says, I got to defend against these mycotoxins. For example, certain rat animals, if they're given a lot of radiation all in one shot, they die. But if you give them a little bit of radiation every day, they actually live longer than rat animals in the lab who have not received any radiation, because the little dose of radiation every day open up their defense mechanisms and they end up living longer. That's why vegetables are so important to you, beside the fact that they have all the nutrients that you need and the fiber and so on and so forth. And vegetables do taste great, and go to our website, you'll see a great recipe for kale salad. Kale is one of my favorite vegetables because it's so high in protein, and it is such a great vegetable that everybody should have kale twice a week. And if you eat the cookies, have a lean protein, and have a great kale salad at night, you have a perfect meal for those days. That's an incredible day for you in terms of what you ate. We also have introduced our gluten-free products. Our gluten-free products are delicious, and I think you'd be very surprised that they're gluten-free. We've also recently got our first organic certification. You all know that our food has been mostly organic for a long time, but we've actually went and got an organic certification for our cranberry granola bars, which are absolutely delicious, and I urge you to try them as well. Not only is Smart for Life better, but it's also more affordable. When you eat our cookies, they're actually costing you less than what you spend for breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So many patients have told me that they actually save money by eating our products. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm telling you the truth. If you're overweight and you need to lose weight, you need to try this at least for a week. And you will see that in most cases, it will work for you. Nothing is for everybody, and I don't say Smart for Life is for everybody, but for the vast majority of people, Smart for Life works. Our functional ingredients are healthy. We have all these food groups in our foods. We have lean protein, we have egg whites, we have fish oils, we have omega-3 fatty acids, we have a great source of fiber, and with our leptical and health claims and low glycemic index, you really have a perfect meal in our cookie. It works very easily. You eat 6 cookies a day that replace your breakfast, lunch, and snacks, and for dinner you have a lean protein and a salad. The lean protein will depend on whether you do it on your own or you do it with one of our doctors. The low sugar, you will not get any spikes anymore, because now instead of eating a big breakfast, you're eating a small cookie that has the right amount of protein, satisfies you, will not cause your sugar to spike. And because your sugar hasn't spiked, your sugar stays low, which is a signal to your body to start burning fat to add energy to your body. And that's how you lose weight. So instead of having a big peak in breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you get little peaks from the cookies while you're burning fat all along. And then you have your peak at dinner, which is mostly from protein and salad. So again, it doesn't have a lot of sugar, and you don't go into a weight gain zone. You're always in a fat burning zone. We also believe in smart appetite suppressing sustained organic nutrition, meaning that we believe that most people should eat food that makes them less hungry. So instead of eating a big, rich, carboholic cereal in the morning that just makes you hungrier 2 hours later, we believe that people will eat more protein in the morning, such as egg whites, such as our cookies. They will be less hungry. And if they eat organic, that's even better. And that's the whole theory behind the Sasson technology that we talk about. That's in our food and that's in our system. And that's how we teach our clients and patients to eat. Finally, Smart for Life is not only dedicated to weight loss and healthy eating, we also believe that protecting the environment is important. We have minimal packaging. Our bakery uses partial solar energy, and we also are decreasing the amount of food that we make. Lots of people have lost weight with us. Here's some of them. You can see them. They lost weight. They did it with Smart for Life, and you can too. These are some references about all the studies that I've spoken about to support what I've said. They're also available at our Smart for Life website. Thank you very much. It's Dr. Sas Molavi from our headquarters in Boca Raton, Florida. My email address is drsas@smartforlife.com. I'm always happy to get any questions. Read my blog, and let's get Smart for Life. Thank you.